about you? What was the question? The question was, do you have a friend who can lovingly correct you? Yeah. But once again, I have just that tight knit. You have to be within those 4 or 5 hurdles or boundaries. So you have to be in that inner. They have to be in that inner. Absolutely. For me to receive it, because if you're going off a singular situation and wanting to correct me, then you don't know me, or maybe you're missing pieces of the puzzle. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And I think pretty much you, best friend. And I think for you, when you have someone that you've been consistently around, you know what can I say and at what point. Because if I say it at the wrong time, it ain't going nowhere. Yeah. But it's wisdom to say, hey, okay, why did you do that? And then you're like, what? Nah. But I think if at that point I know what, okay, this ain't a good time at this point. Let's figure it out another time. Let's circle back. Let's circle back. And then when we circle back, you're more receptive. So I think what I'll say saying what you mean, it's about the time. And I think when you're around the people that you're inner, I think you know that. Yeah. So I think there becomes a knowing that's different than someone saying the Lord told me. Yeah. The Lord told me this. Oh, yeah, I've had a lot of those. Yeah. Like, okay, well, that's good. We'll pray about it. Like you said, I said, tell me what else the Lord tells you. I told him, please don't tell me that the Lord didn't told you, because I got a relationship with God. Yeah. And it shuts it down. And they said, but my spirit is vexed. I said, that's on you. Yeah. It's not on me. So I think it's important that inner circle, like you're saying, is important, and not allow people to speak into your life from the outside. And also respect. I feel like I said, the core friendships, obviously, but if I respect you too, if we're friendships enough, whether it's the closest friends or even someone a few layers back, whatever that looks like, if I trust you and respect you as a person of integrity, I will and that sounds judgmental a little bit, but I don't mean for it to sound judgmental. But if I feel like you have some spiritual wisdom in a sense that I respect you as whatever that may be, then I'm gonna receive that from you, because I feel like you're coming from a good place too. Yeah. But a lot of times people don't always necessarily come from a good place. They come from a situation. Mm-hmm. I don't do well with situational type things. And so as we talk about friendships and having community, whether it's the 3 or the 12 or the outer, don't you think that women, we all experience different things, but when we can have other women to go to and say, you know what, I'm walking through this, you know what I mean? How we can empower each other instead of sitting within ourselves. I know trust is big with women. Like, you don't even like, I don't even like, we're real big on, I don't even like the way she walked in here. Just patience. But like I said, as we grow old, I think, and as we mature, I think we at a place where we take people at full value, at face value, And so, question: Do you think your friendships, you can mix friendships with like groups of people? Because sometimes you try to, and then you become in the middle of them. Yeah. And so you have to show wisdom in those friendships, right? Yes. The balance in act. The balance. Yes. Yes. And that to me is a hard place to be in. Mm-hmm. That I can mesh with you and I can mesh with you, but we all can't be grown enough to mesh together, But I think also, maybe I don't have boundaries with you. Yeah. So I let you push cards. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so I don't want my other friends to really see this. Okay. And so then I have to say, how healthy is that? Yes. How healthy is that why I'm okay with this person around this, but I don't even want to listen. I don't even want to invite them when I'm here with these people, because usually you're friends with people that are like-minded in some capacity.
not totally alike, but there is some like-mindedness. But then I think sometimes we just have people in life. And I think sometimes differences are good, you know. I don't think we all have to be the same, but I think we need to look at that, like when our friends can't be grown and all come together, then what is it with this person? You know what I mean?
So you brought up some really
Yeah.
interesting
So
because
role definitions to me. Let me just before I forget the role definitions. Like, let's say, for instance, even like with us, we've had these long-term friendships, but how were those friendships initially defined? You know what I mean? How were they defined as far as who did you let speak more, or the opinion of opinion of the other person, or how was that defined in your role in that friendship? And so that using your example, your role over here was okay. I'll let this friend take the lead on stuff, and it's still
I never see the
and then over here, you've grown
yeah.
in this, and so you some things that you used to do in friendships you may not do anymore. But we are also so big on familiarity, and that's still a safe place, and that's still a security, and that's because this and that was going on. But over here, I don't want to be that. I'm okay being me. I'm okay bringing more of myself to the table, and more of my opinions, and more of the things I want to say. So I believe that has a lot to do with different times of where we are as well.
Made me think of something that I think we can be sometimes more loyal to the time served with people, not the friendship. Because a friendship has changed faces and you're not who you were back then when you met them. But you're still loyal to it, even though you've changed. You're a whole different version,
Right.
but you're loyal to it because, well, I've been knowing them.
You're okay, you bring them along.
But it's no reciprocity.
Yeah.
So why do we still allow that? Not saying that can't take shape. Not saying that it can't take shape, but that was a conversation that I had with my therapist, and I will refer to her a lot because I love her. She's just helped me see some things differently. We talked about a friend, and she was like, "Are you more loyal to the friendship or the time served?" And I know, wow,
I've never thought of it.
wow. Yeah. She said, "I think it's the time served because you are not the same person, and they are not. The relationship is not reciprocal. If all that they call you just for you to pour, do you ever call them for them to pour to you?" And it's like, nah, they ain't about to tell me nothing. It's like a pump. And it's like, you know,
Yeah.
interesting. Interesting.